with their presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to talk about our senior project. Our topic is perspectives and significance of English as a medium of instruction (EMI) courses in higher education in Taiwan. Research background. Our government hopes to reach the goal of turning Taiwan into a bilingual country by 2030. So the Minister of Education has integrated English into all levels of teaching, with some subjects taught entirely in English in order to implement the policy. In response to the bilingual plan, universities have begun to implement the EMI courses to further integrate Taiwan with international standards. The following one is goal of bilingual learning program for college students. 50% of sophomores and master students should take more than 50% of their academic credit in EMI courses. And each of the 37 schools in general academic university, 20% of sophomores and master students should take 2 EMI courses every academic year. And research motivation. Why do we want to explore the topic EMI courses? Because we are interested in the bilingual education policy in Taiwan. And we would like to know how teachers implement the policies by using all English teaching. And we want to understand more about the implementation of EMI courses and analyze the advantage and disadvantage of the implementation. The purpose is to research the impact of government's bilingual policy on the development of faith in Taiwan. Also, some of the problems universities may face in the future, and also the higher education system in Taiwan. If possible, we would like to propose some principal strategies for the university in Taiwan for research. The definition of the EMI courses proposed by the British Council is as follows. The use of the English language to teach academic subject in countries or jurisdiction where the first language of the majority of the population is not English. The definition of the EMI courses proposed by the Ministry of Education is as follows. EMI refers to the courses offered in non-English speaking institutions, where 100% English is used in the delivery of content, interaction between teacher and students, study materials and presentation, and assessment of learning outcomes.
Research method. We use interview or qualitative research. Study design as a research method. Strengths of qualitative research. First, give an academic theories which are known in a broad perspective. Second, results of the research correspond with real social value and current environment. Third, it can go deeply into specific situations, understand the whole details of the background of the event and all the details that is related to limitation of qualitative research. First, it cannot be completely objective, subject to the source of introduced each and might affect credibility. Second, description of introduced can be time and labor intensive. Third, the number of research cases are limited.
This is our research process. Next. First, we divide the respondents into teachers and students. Second, we select interviewees who merit our research criteria. But teachers have taught non-English subject of EMI courses and they are not foreign teachers. Students have taken or signed up for non-English related courses of EMI. Next. And how can we find interviewees? We found interviewees recording process. Thanks. Finally, we start the interview. More than 8% of interviews were conducted online due to COVID, and a small number of people had face-to-face interview. Therefore, we were interviewing one student in the Russian and one professor in the United States. Interview the professors and the students. The main purpose was to find Taiwanese professors who have taught EMI courses and Taiwanese students who have learned EMI courses. During the process, we were rejected by many professors and students because they don't have time or they didn't meet our interview requirements. So they continued our interview with volunteers. We spent 2 weeks to make a project and 1 month to interview the professors and the students. The professors take about 30 minutes to an hour to finish the interview, and the students take about 10 to 30 minutes to finish the interviews.
This is the result of the interview feature. Teachers and students interview summary, and because we do not have the time, so we will talk about the main interview results. 1. In your opinion, do you know why your university implemented EMI courses? So most teachers think it's because the university they teach are in line with international standards to implement EMI courses.
And there are 2 students that think that due to Taiwan government's policy, schools began to implement EMI courses.
2. What are the challenges for teachers and students in implementing the EMI courses? 3 teachers think student challenges vary in degree. 2 teachers think teacher challenges are to adapt and assess the EMI courses. And also other 2 teachers think teacher challenges is to spend more time preparing for the lesson.
And there are 5 students that mentioned that students have different challenges, such as having problems with terminology, slow speed, or understanding, and spending more time to prepare the course content.
3. Well, the policy of implementing the EMI course is helpful for students to connect with international community or to destroy the quality of the learning subject. So 2 teachers think it can connect with international community because there are many foreign students in the classroom, and he can get to know the students from different backgrounds and communicate with them.
And there are 2 students think that it will destroy the course, and 2 students believe that it depends on the nature of the subject.
For example, if the classical structure of the subject is in English, then even with all English language students understand the content more directly. 4. Well, the EMI policy possible to raise the Taiwan international ranking in education. So most teachers think this is a good way to raise the Taiwan international ranking in education because they also mentioned that the teaching quality should be equally important as raising Taiwan education rankings.
And there are 2 students think that it's not necessarily can raise the ranking.
They think that we should focus on multiple teaching, the teachers' core content, and interactions between teachers and students. 5. So the EMI policy is possible, the EMI policy by the university includes a willingness of foreign students to study in Taiwan. Most teachers think the policy by the university can include a willingness of foreign students to study in Taiwan.
And there are 4 students think that it can attract foreign students and influence them to study in Taiwan.
6. Some departments do not adopt the grade of English subject from general scholarly ability test, though it's called EMI courses more difficult to implement. Most teachers think the EMI courses were more difficult to implement if some departments do not adopt the grade of English subject of GSAT, and the teacher mentioned student English level will fall.
And there are 4 students think that it will affect EMI courses more difficult to implement because it has policy conflicts. Students might even English in their high schools, and teachers may not realize their English ability.
enough for teaching. Students will study hard to learn the subjects which they are interested in. In our research, students think the quality of learning subject will be destroyed if it is taught in all English. On the contrary, almost every 2018 research indicates that with a quality-based teaching strategy, all English teaching does not sacrifice teachers' professionalism and learning effectiveness.
Conclusion. First, through our discussion and comparison with other similar studies, we found that EMI courses have been implemented for many years, while some schools just implement less than a year. Most universities that implement earlier have more resources and establish relevant regulations. Second, in our result of the interview, we started some teachers need to implement EMI courses because of the bilingual policy 2030. The school didn't provide a resource, so those teachers need to seek workshop and object training by themselves. Next. Third, most students adapt well to the changes to the EMI courses, but both teachers and the students need to pay more attention compared to the traditional Chinese teaching. Fourth, schools can establish English service through administrative resource and the school website, so foreign students can more understand the school's affairs instead of directly applying to the EMI teaching. Next. It's also important to understand each department's need and applying the EMI teaching accordingly, rather than changing all courses to English. Fifth, some departments are hesitant to adopt English score due to a declining birth rate, not because they don't value English, but also they are under pressure about how to enroll new students. Last one. These research results are valuable experience for teachers and students in EMI teaching and should be considered by schools and education departments as reference suggestion for improving EMI teaching. And this is our future research direction.
Here are some limitations of our research. The number of the interview samples was not enough, and the questions proposed by the interviewer are not enough to cover the arguments of most people. Moreover, the interviewee's answers may have personal qualities and subjective ideas. Because EMI topic has been explored during these years, there is no large number of relevant English literature and research for our reference. Here are some suggestions to teachers. Change the grading method and hire a teaching assistant. Let students writing learning feedback. Lastly, the teaching materials can be in English and Chinese, and then teachers can post them on the teaching platform. Suggestions to students. They must have certain levels of English ability. Moreover, they can review the content before class and review it after the class. Suggestions to schools. Give some appropriate incentive to teachers who teach EMI courses, conduct training courses, and improve evaluation criteria. Finally, optimize an English learning environment in schools. Suggestions to the Ministry of Education in Taiwan.